I am going to be doing a channeling of speaker knockers. His energy has been coming to me for the past few weeks now, so I figured I would get a channeling in for him. Now, I've already cleared out my space with some Palo Santo, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. Okay. All right. He's talking about his mom, his mother, and his sister. Mainly this message is for his mother and his sister. He said that he misses you, Mom. And you felt like you wish that you could have protected him, is what he's saying. He said that there was no way of protecting him from it. He said that it was his own self-destruction. You know, he said he never, exactly, thank you. He said he was chasing, trying to release his demons. It was like he was chasing something else in order to cope with what he was going through, mentally and physically, as well as spiritually. He said that even though he was a very great artist and child, he said it was a lot of things that inside of his mental that he couldn't really compute, couldn't really grasp, in a sense. He said it's not your fault. He said that it was his own issues and he should have got help for it. He said he thought he had it under control, but he didn't. He said he didn't mean no harm. He wasn't trying to create this sadness for anybody, is what he was saying, what he is saying. He said he just liked to, do what he liked to do, unfortunately. He said that it was nothing that nobody could do about it. He said he don't want to keep on rambling on about it, Mom, but he wants you to know that, it's not your fault and that he loves you. He said that, oh man. He said that his music comes on, he said that it rarely plays, but when it does play, you sit and you think about him, because you don't really like to play his music a lot, because of the simple fact that it makes you think about him. You used to play it a lot, you used to support the heck out of him. But what he's saying is that you don't play his music as much as you used to, because of the simple fact that it reminds you of him. He said that he remember when you used to take them to the park, and it's something with his shoes. He never tied up his shoes. His shoes would always be untied, and you'll be like, boy, tie them dang shoes up. He said he missed that. He said it used to always bother him, but he wishes that he could have you, to lecture him. Now he's saying he's not trying to make you sad or anything like that. He's just remembering, the good times that he had with you. He wants to give you a hug and a kiss, and he said, he want to talk to his sister now. So he's talking about this man that's in your life, whoever that you are, that's the sister. He said that he's no good. me turn this dang car off. Yeah, just like how I just turned the car off, he said that he's no good. He said he kind of is starting to turn you off in a sense. Yeah, I don't know. That's some weird energy with that one. Your brother is basically telling you to leave that person alone because that person has no good intention for you at all. Thank you, Spirit. He says that you played at started out with nothing, I was hungry. I try to make a couple bands by my lonely. That song. You like playing that song a lot. You was his biggest cheerleader, he said. Besides mom. But y'all supported the heck out of him. Y'all believed in his dream and y'all pushed him in order for him to get to where he, made it to his success. He said he thanked y'all. He thanked you. He said he wouldn't be, the person that he is without y'all. Most definitely. You always used to cook for him. Like you would cook, I don't know exactly what his favorite food is. He's not being specific. He's just, because his energy is strong, but it's not that strong. Yeah, he said it's been so long. Most definitely. He said that as far as you feeling like you're not good enough, he said, dead that. He said, dead that, son. He said, dead that. For real. He's talking about some, like, you thorough. You brave. You strong. He said you need to show that. He said you are beautiful. You are worthy. You are enough. One of his friends, sorry, my cleavage is all out like that. One of his friends is going to come help you guys because you guys might be struggling financially. I'm not trying to put your business out like that. I'm just channeling what he's telling me and what he wants you to know. He said that somebody's going to come help you guys, and it's going to be when you least expect it. And that'll be like his present to you guys. Yeah. Something to do with like a shop or whatever project that you want to do. I'm talking to the daughter, the sister. Yeah, his sister. You may have a daughter. Yeah. And he said, congratulations. He said you're going to have a son coming down the line as well. Or that might pertain to your mate. I don't know. But overall, the message is that he loves you guys. He misses you guys. He wants you guys to keep your head up. He, little telltale signs is like, it may sound like real scary, but he'll like screech on the window or something. It's something to do with the window. He always like, you might hear something like that on the window. Yeah. That's all I got. I don't know. That energy was real. He's been coming to me for the past, he came to me 3 times now. So that's why I wanted to channel for you guys. I do thank you very much for taking the time out to listen to me. My eyes, they're like cat eyes, so it looks like I'm real dreamy. But yeah, he loves you guys and he misses you very, very much. To the daughter, the sister, he said, stop being so much in your head, you know? Stop overthinking things. He said, just do it. You're going to be successful at anything you touch, is what he's saying. Okay, so I am back with a little bit of a part 2 for speaker knockers. I wanted to get, you know, some tarot on this, so it just won't be me channeling his energy, and he has a lot more that he wanted to say. As far as that sister's energy, he said that that's like a homegirl, so it's somebody that's like a sister to him that he was always around. Okay. He says that he misses you so freaking much, man. He said, man, you was my homie, you know? Like, he said he missed that. He missed being able to just chill and vibe with you. Like, for real. He said that you used to beat up a lot of females for him. I ain't even trying to do all of that, but yeah, that's what he said. He said you used to have them haymakers. Yeah, euphoria, feeling intense excitement and happiness. He said that's how he felt about you. He said when he was alive, he wish he would have told you how he truly felt. He said that he looked at you more than just like a sister. He looked at you pretending to be your friend just to steal from you. Ooh. Okay, so he thought that, you know, he couldn't trust you. You know, he thought that you was pretending to be his friend at one point in time in his life. He said he didn't always feel like that about you. He said, but that's how he felt. He had trust issues, you know, and he said that he had to, it was a way of protecting himself. You know, he said that, yeah, with this confusion, I got the confusion and it says yes. He said that he was confused, you know, confused about, you know, who to trust because of his gifts, because of his money. He said that he was very financially stable. He said that he was the only one in his group that was really financially stable. He said it was another guy. He said something about who was Chooch or something like that. Chooch. I don't know who he's talking about. It's some Hispanic, whoever the Hispanic dude is. He said that was his homie. He was like, man, that was my homie guy. So what Speaker Knockers is basically talking about is that he just reminiscing on all his homies, and he was, you know, saying like he thank y'all for paying homage to him, because it's somebody that paid homage to him, and he said he wanted to thank you. It was one of his homies. Oh, yeah, one of his homies paid homage to him. Give me 1 second, y'all. Gotta pick up this card. But yeah, he wanted me to do it in a dim vibe. I don't know why. The last time I did his reading, he wanted me to do it in a dim vibe. He just, I don't know, that's the vibe that he gave me. That's what he wanted me to do. When I do these readings, I just want to, you know, respect the passed on loved ones, you know. I just want to respect these the spirits when they come to me. He said grief. You know, he understands that a lot of his family is going through grief at the moment. He said that one of his homies is going through some legal problems. And he said that you're gonna be all right, G. I don't know. He just said you're gonna be all right. And I don't think that G term was like a gang related term. It was just an endurement, you know, like he loves you. Yeah. He said that you was just overindulging a little bit, you know. He was like, you gonna be all right though. he said you're gonna be all right though, son. He said just stop indulging so much. Yeah, he said you need to go with the flow a little bit better. He said as far as your partnership situation, he said, you know, just lay up a little bit. He said lay off a little bit. You know what that means. He said just lay off a little bit, you know, just ease up a little bit. He said you're going too hard in the paint. He said just ease up a little bit, you know. He said you got some sleepless nights. Oh, you miss him a lot. Oh man. Like the emotions that I'm getting is like, it was real hard for you when you left. Oh, when he, maybe it was me. Okay, yeah, this got this cold. It was real hard for you when Speaker Knockers passed away. You know, you had to build yourself back up because that was like your brother. Like y'all was around each other damn near every dang day. You know, and he said that he wants you to be okay. He said he know that you miss him, but he said that he don't want you to go off into the deep end, you know, with this dang tower. He wants you to look at the bigger picture of everything, you know, with this big picture. He said he wants you to look at the bigger picture and basically change your habits is what he's saying. He said he needs you to change in order for you not to end up where he is, for lack of better words. And no disrespect to your mom, Miss Speaker Knockers. He talking to his friends at the moment. He said I got love for you, Mom, but I want to talk to my friends at the moment. He said I'm gonna always be around for you. He said he just doing his rounds. He said he makes his rounds and he come and check on y'all. But whoever you are, that's the Hispanic friend that was always around him, something like a Caesar or a Jesus. What I just heard is Caesar. So your name might be Jesus. Your name might be Caesar. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. He said, stop comparing yourself to the people that's out on social media. He said, you know, as far as like the Joneses type, he said, you know, dead. He said you need a dead mentality. He said, you know what we talked about. He said you way stronger than what you think. He said you way stronger than what you think. Exactly. He said you got that strength. You got the outer strength. Man, he get real emotional. Because he says, like, you know, when you talking to him, you giving him the real raw you with this undress, you know, not like on no Diddy type shit, okay, y'all? Because this is a serious moment. And what he's saying is that he wants you to just keep going with the flow of life, you know, build yourself up. He said that as far as your kids, I think you named one of your kids after him. He said he thanked you. Or one of your kids remind you of him. Or this may be future, because when I read it's past, present, or future. This may be future. Yeah. He said thank you for looking out for moms. He said you always look out for moms. He said that he appreciates how you always just check in, you know, because you haven't lost touch at all. Yeah, he said you would go to war for moms, and he said he thanked you. Yeah, I just heard somebody say always. Most definitely. Yeah, he said that you are the star as well, but you just got to see it and believe it, you know. He said you got it in you. Exactly. With this Queen of Cups, he said you got it in you. You know, he just wants you to see it. He said he wants you to reach your fullest potential, like we talked about. He said, bro, he said you ain't dead. He said you still got time, bro. He said you still got time. He don't want you to have a tower. He said, you know, you got to pull yourself out of that tower and get yourself away from these people that don't really mean you no good. Let me see it. I dropped the card again. Yep. Because he wants you to have this wish fulfillment with this King of Disc, you know. He said that once you change up some stuff and start going back to doing the more productive stuff, he said it'll work out for you so tremendously. He said it's gonna be like boom. What I just heard is Metro, like Metro Boomin, you know. Or you might need to reach out to Metro Boomin, is what he's saying. He said that whoever this woman is that's in your life, she's an empress. She's in the upright. She wants to help you. He said, G, I don't know why he keep on saying that G, but he said it's a term of endearment. So he's saying, you know, he said you need to let her help you. Let her help you get out of this rut that you in. He said stop fighting with her. He said you fighting with her spiritually, bro, and she trying to help you. She love you. Yeah. He said, I know that my death, it really fucked with you. He said it really messed with you. He said, I understand that. He was like, but you got to still live life. He said, you got people that's looking up to you. Exactly, with this Princess of Disc. He said, you got people that's looking up to you. And he said that you are going to be somebody. He said, you are not a nobody. You are somebody, you know? Exactly. With these cards keep on falling, he said that you basically feel like you don't have nobody. And he said, really, you don't, but you do. He said, you got him in spirit. Exactly. With this notification on my watch. He said, with him in spirit, your other ancestors in spirit, because you got your abuela, she's in spirit, and she makes sure that you are okay as well. He said you got an army that's trying to help you, but you gotta be willing to help yourself. Yeah, with this freaking Wheel of Fortune. He said you got the Wheel of Fortune, it's right there. You know, notification again, that's confirmation. You know, he's saying you got it, but you gotta want it. Yeah, he said that he wants you to pick yourself up out of this rut that you're in and build yourself back up. He said, because you got it. You know, he said, you my brother and I love you. He said, you got it. He said, I love you like a brother. Like, he getting real emotional about this. Like, he's been trying to get your attention for a while now. And he said that it's been kind of hard. It's been stagnation. He said, because you'll listen and you'll hear him. And then you'll kind of blow it off like, nah, I'm tripping. Like, nah, I'm tripping. He said, no, you're not tripping. He said, listen to me when I'm talking to you, bro. He said, whenever you hear me, he said, that's me. You know, he said, that's me. You understand me? He said, that's me. When you hear me, that's me. He wanted me to show my face for when I say that's me. You get me? He said that, he said, you got to stand in your strength, you know? He said, you have to stay in your strength. You got to stand in it. He said, you're a man before anything. He said, I'm not calling you weak or anything like that. He said, I just wanted you to change your mindset, bro, so you can make this money on. I put that money on. He said money, but I'm just using our terms now. That money on, okay? Because with this Ace of Disc and this freaking Princess of Swords, with this Ace of Disc, he said the money flow is going to come to you. He said, you know exactly what you need to do. He said, just stop procrastinating with it, son. You feel me? He said, just stop procrastinating with it, because you got that Princess of Swords. He said, you got your guard up, but it's towards the wrong people. He said, allow them people to love on you. He said, when people are trying to love on you, allow it and take it in wholeheartedly. Yeah, he just got deep with this. Thank you, Speaker Knockers. You got real deep. Most definitely. He said, I love you. Exactly. Okay. He was telling me, like, man, I love him. You know? Like, on a brother level, he looks at you literally like a brother. And he just don't want, he's tired of seeing his people self-destruct. He said he don't want to see his people self-destruct. He said he want to see his people uplifted. He said, moms. He said, you gonna hit that. He said, bro, you gonna hit that. He said, them little taps, that be me. He said, I'll just be letting y'all know, hey, I'm still here. I'm still rocking with y'all. I still love y'all. You know? Like, he said, he's still here. He said he may not be here in the physical, but he's still here in your heart. He's still here in the spirit. All right? He said he listens to y'all. He paid attention to what y'all saying, and he leaves y'all little clues, and he said he love y'all, and he just want to make sure y'all straight. He said, Mom, somebody gonna be coming in to help you. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it may be you, Caesar. I believe your name may be Jesus, though. That's what Spirit is telling me. But that is my closing message that I have for Speaker Knockers. That's what he wanted to say to you guys. That's what the messages that he wanted me to deliver was to you three specifically. All right. I hope this helped y'all in any kind of way. Until next time, y'all. Peace.